Hey, good morning, everyone. It's after 9. It's Friday. Yes, indeed. And we're getting ready for the weekend. Mike and Lisa from AM800 CKLW. Thanks for joining us here on the AM800 Facebook page, the Morning Drive page. And if you're watching this after, post it on our website, am800cklw.com. What's going on, Lisa?
What's happening?
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
know. I know all about it.
It's Friday, so ready for the weekend.
Oh, 1 second.
Please hold. Okay, Lisa's got a little something to get, maybe to show, or I don't know, maybe a beverage. I'm thinking she's got to get her water or something. We got information coming up on The Bachelor, who is going to be the host of The Bachelor, and about wearing a thong on your face. What did you have to get? What was going on there?
Mike the cat was scratching to get in.
Oh, Mike the cat. Maybe we'll make an appearance shortly here on After 9.
Possibility.
Could be. You never know.
Okay, so let's get to what's happening with Chris Harris from The Bachelor.
Okay, so there was controversy with him just a few weeks ago. People might have been following this story. I think the show is still amazingly popular, The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, whatever version is airing at the time. And the regular host, Chris Harrison, who's been doing this since the beginning, is on hiatus for defending one of the contestants who took pictures with a Confederate flag at a party. So who's going to do the show when Chris is gone temporarily or permanently? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what the future holds for him. But they're saying, and I don't get why this guy is so popular outside of sports.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me it was Ryan.
Oh, God, enough Ryan Seacrest. I'm so sick of Ryan Seacrest. Michael Strahan from Good Morning America, the NFL Fox pregame show. He apparently is rumored to be the guy to take over on The Bachelor.
Yeah, I think he'll do a good job. Temporary fill-in, probably.
Yeah, you think old Chris is going to be back one day, or what? Or this temporary vacation going to become permanent? A permanent vacation, as Aerosmith once sang.
I don't know. I think it depends on reaction from viewers, and they'll have to kind of take the temperature of their viewing audience and see where it takes them.
Okay. Kate says no one can replace Chris. Wow, Kate. I love Chris Harrison. She said, get a room with Chris. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, Chris Harrison's a pretty good host. He did make a pretty big mistake in his comments. So, yeah, he's learning a lesson the hard way, I think.
I guess so. Where did I read that they just like kind of plucked him out of nowhere? He was like a weatherman or a sports guy or something on some local news station somewhere.
Well, everybody starts somewhere.
That's it.
So he's got a good personality.
Yeah, I think he does a good job. I mean, he kind of is the show. Like, he kind of just is totally associated with it. So Michelle says, no, not Michael. He's horrible.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, that's the news, though. Anyway, from OK Magazine, that Michael Strahan may be the next guy. So we'll have to wait and see if there's any kind of official announcement coming up as The Bachelor rolls on. What is on your mind for After 9 this morning?
You should ask me what's on my head, because Mr. Potato Head
is
dropping the Mr. Mr. Potato Head is going gender neutral. And apparently later this year on the Mr. Potato Head box, you won't see Mr. anymore. He's been around for almost 70 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's unusual. A lot of toy makers have been updating their brands. I mean, Barbie has got multiple skin tones now. Thomas the Tank Engine added more girl characters. There's all kinds of things going on. Now, Mr. Potato Head needed a modern makeover because, like, nobody wears a top hat anymore.
Yeah, but that's his look, right?
Ball cap.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, the modern Mr. Potato Head. Ball cap. What else can you put on? Give him a tat, maybe. Piercing. Stuff like that.
Typically, he comes with like a plastic body, parts, accessories. There's glasses. There's that cap. There's the mustache. And then, kids can kind of put ears on and noses and change his look. Although if a womanly appearance was wanted, more feminine pieces weren't initially provided. So they offered a Mrs. Potato Head version. And then you see them in the Toy Story films, right? There's Mr. Potato Head, there's Mrs. Potato Head, and you can get the longer hair and jewelry and a floral hat and all of that. And then other versions have been offered in recent years to tie into other movies. But the reaction has been kind of mixed. Everybody's like, oh, I liked Mr. Potato Head.
He's a mister. What's the problem?
He's gender neutral.
Why? Why does he have to be gender neutral? There are people. I'm Mr. K Cook. You're Mrs. Williams. It's the way it is. Yeah, there's different groups of people, but the majority of us are either male or female.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who are gender neutral, and he's now non-binary. He's there or there, not he. Am I going to refer to him now? Others support the change. You're presented with a blank potato, and then you, the kid, creates whatever you want the blank potato to be, without any kind of gender norm.
Why? The norm is to have a gender. I know there are people that are gender neutral. I looked it up. There are 0.0% of the population is gender neutral. So you're doing this change for the 0.07% of the population? It doesn't make any sense.
It's called inclusivity. Let's ask Mike.
There's the cat. Mike the cat. Is Mike a male or a female, or do we have to just say he's a cat?
Do you know, we're actually not sure. We know his name's Mike, but it's hard to tell with cats that have been neutered, what they are. Maybe he's gender neutral. Mike, what are you?
Maybe he doesn't want to be, maybe he's gender neutral. Maybe he doesn't want to identify with one sex.
But what it's not saying, you can't make your potato a man or you can't make your potato a woman. It's a blank potato. You get to decide what it is. I don't see a problem with that.
I do. It's the PC police. It's all this political correctness run amok. There are men and there are women. The majority of us are men or women. Leave it the way it is. It's fine. Maybe give it an update. That's fine. Or maybe make a third version, gender neutral potato then for those people that want to get that one.
This leaves it up to the person. You can make it a man one day. You can make it a woman the other day. You can make it, gender neutral another day.
That's fine. Make a version of that.
That's what they did.
Okay, but don't take away the Mr. Potato Head original.
It's a blank canvas. I disagree with you. I think, and to say, well, it's always been that way. Let's leave it alone. Why do we have to change everything? That's old-fashioned thinking.
It is not. It is
impact on your life.
What if I want to go out and get a Mr. Potato Head? I'm not going to be able to anymore.
You get the potato and you make it a Mr. Potato Head. That's what you do anyway. It's just the name on the box.
I don't know. I agree with Mary, who says this gender stuff is getting ridiculous. It's outrageous. And why all these companies have to cater to the PC police to the extreme. I understand making versions, but not taking away
Mike,
what's been around for a long time.
In the grand, okay, so it's always been that way. That is really, really non-progressive thinking. It does. How is this really going to impact on your life?
I'm just here to give my opinion on Mr. Potato and the hot topics of the day, and I think it's outrageous. Leave it alone. Make a third version, whatever you want, and then people can decide for themselves. Do you want the Mr., do you want the Mrs., or do you want the neutral?
You need to get out more.
Well, a lot of people say that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, leave your comments in the thread about that. Another topic this morning has to do with masks. And a woman who was in this town in South Africa, it went viral yesterday. She was wearing thong underwear as her mask, as her COVID-19 mask. Has anybody used something other than a mask to cover their face because they forgot their mask, perhaps?
How does that even work? Where do the strings go?
I don't know. Do you have a thong around, Lisa? You can try it.
I am not going to participate in this. Do you?
Carrie, give me a pair of thongs.
But honestly, how does that even work? That is ridiculous. Because you
Yeah,
have
well,
to have it like.
let me see if I can find a photo of this. See if we can show the people what this looks like. Let's see. Thong mask. No, that's not it. Somebody find one and send it to us if you can. I don't think you can post pictures that we can see here, but oh, here it is. Let's see. Does they have a picture of this? We got to see a picture of this. So basically, what happened was the fact that she was in this store and she was doing her grocery shopping and started to place groceries in her cart. A security guard came up to her and told her, you got to wear a mask, obviously, right? And then the woman reached under her long dress, took off her thong. This is used thong. This is worn thong. And placed it over her head. She asked the security guard, "Are you happy now?"
Yeah, she did go this way.
Okay.
Yeah, ridiculous. So she was doing it to make a sarcastic point, not because she thought it was going to work.
Yes, this is true.
Okay.
So here we got a little. It's a blurry photo, but it's a photo nonetheless of kind of what this woman looked like from the video. And yeah, there she is in the grocery store, thong her on her face, used thong right from underneath the old dress.
Oh, how many people do you think are going to look at that picture and say, "Wow, you know what?
That's not bad.
She's actually made a good point there."
Well, it is covering her mouth and nose.
Ridiculous.
Okay. All right. James is very creative. He's down with the old idea.
Well, use your boxers, James. See how they work.
Yeah, there you go. So what else have you used as a mask if you forgot your mask? Joanne says customer wore a hairnet. Well, that's not going to work.
A hairnet with the holes in it?
Thus being a net. I don't think that would prevent anything. Edith says scarves work. So that's a way to do it. And Debbie says just Googled it. Wow, a lot of weird photos and panties on people's heads, I guess.
Okay.
Try that this weekend if you go out grocery shopping. Bring your thong. Oh, you don't have to bring your thong. Just whatever you're wearing underneath. Just use that on your head.
Just make sure you're wearing a skirt.
Yeah, no kidding. Easy access then. Okay, and finally this morning, Lisa, what would you like to finish with here?
This is this guy should get together with the thong lady.
Okay.
Sometimes you just don't want to go to work, Mike. Sometimes you suck it up and you go anyway. Or maybe you call in sick. Or maybe you make up a fake emergency like this guy did. And I think if I was making up a fake emergency, it would be something like, a pipe burst in my house or death in the family or whatever. Well, this guy decided to go to the extreme and he faked his own kidnapping.
Oh,
so
that
he
is
didn't have
going
to go
to
to work.
Extreme.
He tied himself up and he threw himself on the side of the road to fake his own kidnapping so he didn't have to go to work. That's crazy. This is in Arizona. He's 19. His name's Brandon. And he's since pleaded guilty reporting false information to law enforcement. So he went like 5 steps further than he needed to. He beat himself up, tied up his hands with his own belt, put a bandana in his mouth, and then he threw himself on the side of the road to fake the kidnapping. He also fabricated a complex story about his rich father and some buried treasure in the desert and 2 masked kidnappers and that didn't carry Mrs. Shift at the auto shop.
Wow. Seems a lot easier just to call in sick. Not feeling well. I might have COVID. I got to stay home today.
Honestly, in the age of COVID,
right?
You have a very good excuse.
Easier than ever to call in sick to your job.
And then he fabricated text messages to back up his story.
Wow, this guy's covering all angles, but obviously still got caught.
Didn't want to go to work.
Jeez. He really didn't want to go to work. Okay. Well, I'm glad I hope he's okay from beating himself up. We want to wish good luck. We talked to the Michelli family this morning. Lisa, they're going to be on Family Feud Canada coming up on Monday night. What is it, 7:30 on CBC?
7:30 CBC.
The Michellis
feeling they did pretty well.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it. We got a bit of a hint this morning from them. You can listen to that on our podcast page at AM800CKLW.com. And good luck as well to Tara Gillen Petrosi from LaSalle. She on I think it's on Thursday it debuts. Big Brother Canada will be back. And Tara from LaSalle, she's a mom, she's a spin instructor, and she is going to be on Big Brother Canada starting on Global. Premieres March 3rd. Apparently awesome. on Global, and she is. I watched the video of her. She's one of the older contestants on the show. I think she's 37, and she wants to show the youngins how to do it.
Good luck to her.
Yep,
it's a good show.
Absolutely, we'll talk more about
to all the Windsorites.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people from Windsor on national TV as of late, so it's pretty cool. So have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you Monday, 5 to 9 on AM800. Mike the Cat, you have a good weekend as well. And yeah, Lisa. Oh yeah, you too.
Okay, you too.
All right.